everyone. If this is your first time watching us, you may not know, but me and my husband, what we do is rather than dealing with escrow, we like to pay our property tax bills and our homeowners insurance on our own. If you are not someone who owns a home or is familiar with escrow, what that is essentially you are paying your mortgage company money on top of your monthly housing payment to pay your property taxes and your homeowner's insurance for you. Obviously, they do not know what your property tax bill or homeowner's insurance could possibly be. So they are estimating that amount and they tell you to send them a designated amount of money along with your minimum monthly payment each month. And then once they actually get that bill and they pay it, at that point they decide if you've either overpaid them or not paid them enough. And at that point, if you've not paid them enough, people report that their minimum monthly payment raises by anywhere from $50 to it could be up to $300, $400, $500 that their minimum payment has changed because there was a shortage in their escrow account. My husband and I do not believe in doing escrow accounts. It's just not something that works for us. It might be something that works for you, and that's great. Different people have things that work differently for them. We want to know exactly what we owe and pay that exact amount. I don't want it to be in someone else's hands. I want it to be in my hands. So it also allows us to easily shop around when it's time for homeowners insurance renewal, things like that. So as you see by the title of this video, we got our property tax bill that is due by February 2023. We have been saving for property taxes since we paid our last bill, which in 2022, we paid it periodically. We paid the half bill up front, of course, and then for the remainder of the year, that amount was due in July, and we saved up money throughout that time frame to pay our bill in July. So since we paid that amount off in July, we have been saving very aggressively so that way once the bill came due in 2023 or once we found out what that cost was, we could pay it in full is what we wanted to do. We wanted to make it be something that we could pay our property tax bill in full for the entire year. Obviously, if you don't know, actually, you will have the option of paying half a year and splitting the cost of that bill in half, paying it that way. But we wanted to save it up in full and have that full amount paid so we didn't have to worry about it. The amount that we're saving each month towards that property tax bill is then accumulating interest in our savings account. So that way we're earning money on our money, and then once it's time to pay it, we pay it when it's due. So we got that bill. It was not what we were expecting this year. Just for reference, the amount that we wanted to have saved by whatever this bill became due was $5,000. So from late July through late December, during that time, we saved up $5,000 because obviously it's an estimate ultimately when you're doing things like that. So we estimated that we would need at least $5,000 based off the prior year. It ended up being right about $5,000 that was due. So we did the same thing for this year. I know a lot of people have reported, like in different states, that their tax bill has gone up astronomically. So I was nervous about that, I'll be honest with you. But we got this bill, we have our $5,000 set aside, and we got the bill. This is our bill that we got this time. Our tax bill this time was almost $300 less than we were expecting. So for the specifics, the amount due for the full year is $4,734.40. So super excited about that. Setting aside money, like I said, is something that we recommend for anyone. Ultimately, once you pay off that mortgage, you're going to have to do that yourself anyway. So definitely recommend for anyone out there to contact your mortgage company and ask them what the process is for canceling escrow. We don't have to deal with our payment changing by hundreds of dollars like so many people report every year. So we had that full $5,000 saved up, just ready for whatever the bill was, and it comes up under our $5,000 that we had saved. So now what are we going to do with that extra money? We are going to be putting that towards other taxes. We're going to just roll it into our savings that we have for taxes. So not only for property taxes, but we're just going to have it all in one account for other taxes that come due, which living in our area, we have like 2 different types of like local taxes and then state taxes, federal taxes, just in case if there's anything due with that. We're not expecting to owe, we're hoping to just break even with federal taxes. But that's just going to sit right there in that same account, and we will be set up and ready for the next tax bill that we get. As we all know, in America, there's taxes. We always got a tax bill to pay. So super excited. It just feels really good to be at peace with taxes and just any bill that comes up, having that money already there. You just feel at peace, you feel good about it. So I would definitely suggest anyone else to try it. Comment down below, let me know if that's something that you would also like to try with your finances, just having that money already there for yourself. If you enjoyed this video, please like the video and please subscribe, and we will see you in the next video.